Hello everyone, I am Jonathan Ladera of Group 3. I am the presenter for this workshop 1. The following names below are my members. So they are Jamil Tishad, Janil Pratap Hain, Jiao Yang Han, Karan Katoch, Kasim Mehrab Hossein. Before I start the presentation, let's have a little fun for a while. Are you ready? Okay, let's play the Guess the Team logo. Here is the first logo. Can you guess it? Alright, that's right. That's the Toronto Raptors logo. Here is another one. Can you guess it? Good job! That's the Chicago Bulls logo. And the last logo, what is it? Right, that's the Denver Nuggets logo. You got all the correct answer. And now, I guess you know if what I am going to discuss today. It's all about basketball. But wait, there's more. This is not just the regular basketball that you know, huh? But we make a very exciting twist just for you. But first of all, let's talk about the origin of basketball. Basketball is built into the fabric of Springfield College. Basketball began in 1891 and it was invented by Dr. James Naismith. He was 31 years old, graduate student when he created the basketball and keeping the football players indoors during the winter. Basketball is less injury-prone sport than football. Now, I will show you a short video clip on how they played basketball before.
Frank! Frank! No, no, Frank, don't carry it. Dribble it. Dribble it. Frank, dribble it. Frank, shoot.
Is this some kind of Canadian joke, sir? I mean, I know you're the instructor and everything, but we can't carry the ball. How can we get a decent shot at the peach basket?
All right. Maybe we can allow a carry of a couple of steps.
And Mr. Naismith, sir, it sure slows things down having to climb up here every time.
Well, then let's cut the bottom out of the basket.
But I need these baskets back.
100 years after James Naismith from Almont, Ontario invented it, basketball was being played by hundreds of millions of people around the world.
Okay, as you can see in the video, Dr. James Naismith telling Frank to dribble the ball and take the shot. Then a man keeps on climbing up the ladder to get the ball every time they shoot the ball. Then Dr. James Naismith suggested to cut the bottom of the basket. And that's how basketball was invented. How cool is that, right? Okay, next, let's fast forward from past to present. As we are becoming more modern in almost everything, even in banking, industry, and transportation, still problems will occur that need to be solved, no matter how big or small it is. So our group discussed a problem about how two students can play a one-on-one basketball by simply using a mobile phone. How? So we came up with a solution to develop a basketball mobile application. And now we are proudly presenting to you the Pocket Ball. Play with your friends, anytime and anywhere, with just the tip of your finger. The next two slides will be a brief description of the pseudocode and flowchart. So here's the meaning of pseudocode. Pseudocode came from the Greek word pseudo, which means to lie. In other words, not real. Therefore, pseudocode is not real that can computer understand. Okay? Next one is the flowchart. Is a type of diagram that represents a workflow or process. A flowchart can also be defined as a diagrammatic representation of an algorithm or a step-by-step approach to solving a task. And by using these two methods, we are able to build this basketball application. And now, we're moving on to the exciting part of the presentation. Let's see what are the content of the game, basketball. The first in line is shoot attempt limit. Second is a die roll segment, a game twist, a rewards, a scoreboard, and last but not the least, the winner notification alert of the game. The next slide will be the actual flow of the game. First, shoot attempt limit. The student must agree to set limit the number of ball throw attempts, for example, 3. After setting up the shoot attempt, they will decide on what reward they want to get from the losing player, for example, a lottery ticket. But before the challenge begins, a simulated die will be rolled once by each student. The lowest number will determine which student goes first. If there is a tie, the game will repeat until a winner can be declared. The next slide that I will show is a simulated die by player 1. So the result is 6. The next slide is the roll die of player 2. So the result is 2. The following slide will show you on how the game translated in pseudocode and in flowchart. So here is the pseudocode for the die. So step 1, start. Step 2, student 1 will roll a die, then store the value in die A. Oh, by the way, the die A and die B will hold the result of the die. Then step 3, student 2 will roll a die, then store the value in die B. After rolling the die, compare the die A and die B. If die A is less than die B, then if the answer is no, student 2 will have the ball possession. If die A is equal to die B, then both students need to reroll the dice again. Or when the comparison of die A and die B doesn't meet the two conditions above, else student 1 will go to shoot first. Okay? The next that I will be going to discuss is flowchart. So, oval represent the start or end of a program. As you can see here, this is the step 1 for the pseudocode. Next one are the rectangles. Rectangles are for process or action. So, in pseudocode, these are the step 2 and step 3. The next one are the diamonds. So diamonds are for decision making of the program. As you can see, we have two diamonds here. So in pseudocode, these are the step 4, step 4.1, and step 4.2. Decisions can be answered only by yes or no or true or false. And again, are the rectangles. So in pseudocode, these are the step 4.3 and step number 5. And now we're going to the most important content of the game, which is the scoreboard. We will see here on how the scoreboard counts the score of each player. So player 1 will get 2 points. The last attempt he will shoot. So 3. Player 1 is done attempting the 3 shots. So player 2 will do the next 3 shot. So let's see. Okay, it counts. Okay, so here the final score here is 3-2. So obviously the winner here is the player 1. Okay, the student who makes the most basket will be declared as the winner. So a winner notification will appear here. Also, it will tell you to get your reward from the losing player. So for the last slide, I will show you a full simulation of the game. Here it is. Okay, and that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.